So, let me tell you about the weirdest doctor visit I've ever had. And trust me, it's a wild ride from start to finish. I showed up feeling a bit off, just your usual maybe I'm coming down with something vibe, but right away, things got strange. First, the receptionist hands me a cup, not water, not tea, but pickle juice. Yep, pickle juice. Apparently, it's some trendy health thing. I took a tiny sip, and honestly, it was interesting. Then the nurse calls me in, but she's wearing these huge sunglasses indoors and a hat shaped like a giant taco. I'm sitting there wondering if I accidentally walked into a costume party instead of a clinic. She asks me if I've ever had my blood pressure checked while riding a roller coaster. I thought, is this a medical question or an invitation? Then comes the doctor. Not your typical doctor in a white coat. Nope. This guy is wearing a bright red cape like he just escaped a comic book. He introduces himself as Dr. Wonderdoc and says he's here to save my health. I blinked twice thinking, am I dreaming? Instead of a regular stethoscope, he pulls out a toy one with flashing lights and silly sounds. He taps it on my chest and asks, any clucks or squawks in there? I stare, trying to figure out if this is a joke or a new medical technique. Next, he tells me to sit on a whoopee cushion whenever I feel stressed. Instant relief, he claims. I'm half laughing, half confused. Then he starts juggling apples and oranges while explaining the importance of vitamins like he is a circus performer. When it's time for a prescription, he hands me a bottle filled with jellybeans and says, take 2 laughs every 4 hours. I asked if it was FDA approved. He winked and said, absolutely, 100% laughter guaranteed. Before I leave, he hands me a superhero mask and tells me to wear it when I need extra strength. I walked out of that office feeling weirdly better. Maybe it was the laughter, maybe it was the jelly beans. Or maybe I just needed a doctor who wasn't so serious. So if your doctor ever shows up in a cape with a rubber chicken and juggling fruit, don't panic. Just roll with it. Weirdest doctor visit ever -10 would recommend.